Hello and welcome back to the FESS Showcase, where we look at devs, games, publishers, and a few other things. Today we're looking at, or starting with, Portal Divinity by Santa Claus Conspiracy Department, a Portal 2 mod that aims to tell the story of a maintenance employee awakened in an alternative Aperture branch, with locations across Asia. This branch, known as Eastern 7, is a heavily damaged complex, possibly beyond repair, but it's up to you and the mysterious voice on the phone and over the intercoms to do your best. With varying environments from overgrown flora to deserts and tundras, the facility is both spread out and massive in scale. Broken down into various chapters, the mod brings about new challenges and logical puzzles that stand in your path in the test chambers. One example of this is the new pink energy field, which can have portals placed upon it that will reset when the field is turned off, or reset through the use of a button and turned back on. These new mechanics, alongside the varied environment, make for a fun experience as it adds a layer of difficulty for fans of the Portal franchise. Personally, I enjoyed my time with the demo, or beta, of this game consisting of Chapter 1 levels, and I'm looking forward to seeing what new mechanics and environments the devs have in store for future chapters and releases. As always, the link to the mod's Steam page is in the description, alongside a link to the ModDB page, so you can try out what is currently released. So, let's get right into it. I don't know what I was expecting getting started with this. Oh. Feel a little bit fast. There we go. So, companion cube. I can't lift super high. Oh, there's it's a phone.
Hello, maintenance employee. You have been awoken from storage as an emergency response to the destruction of this facility's central AI. This is the Eastern 7 facility of Aperture, and I am a representative from the main Aperture facility in North America.
I have a weird feeling that he's not. But they said shower. Oh my god. It's all worth it. Shower update. I should go. I should probably go. Do whatever he wants me to do. And we're in a shack in the middle of an Aperture facility. Okay.
Fascinating. The facility shouldn't be in such a state of disarray. It could have been that long, could it?
Interesting that it went from him being on the phone to him just announcing himself through the speakers. Almost like he's not from North America at all. Yeah, it's been a while, it seems, though. Hello? Is anybody home? Okay. Can't go through a vent. Blue screen. An error has occurred. Please return to Windows. So they have Windows in this long-lost timeline. I assume I want to go to the room with the orange. Because, like, honestly, this door's... Mondays, am I right? Yeah. I thought I had to go over here. But it looks like that room is entirely closed off. So I guess we are going through the door. You know?
This place is an absolute wreck. We would have gotten around to waking someone up sooner, but, paperwork, bureaucracy, that sort of thing. I think the only way forward might be through this testing track. I hope you're able to solve these chambers. It is a more simple track, so you should do fine, even if you are just a mechanic.
See, I would assume a mechanic would be able to probably solve tests. Because they're a mechanic. It depends on what level of mechanic. Does the dude have, or does the person have... Oh. I think... Did I just go... I'm confused where I am. I went... Never mind, I went that way. I got lost. How do you get lost? I don't know. Pretty. Very pretty. You know, I don't know what I was expecting going into this. I've had this mod on my wish list for so long. Like, that looks like a real sky. Very pretty. Oh. Map load. Gotcha. Okay. There's the track. And mushrooms. But no, as I was saying, like, I've had this on my wish list for so long.
Great. You'll need that to navigate the chambers. And to them, apparently, considering the state of this place.
Okay, I'm gonna have to probably turn my sensitivity down. I don't know why it's so high. Like, you can see that it's not meant to be. Like, it's pretty low. But, I don't know. There are settings that mess with it, so who knows? Very pretty, but just a very beautiful set of like scenery. So I'm assuming we need to get the laser there. Okay, I think I understand. I think I know what's wrong. Is there a setting? Portal 1 had a setting. Oh, that's not it. I guess maybe not. I don't know if mouse acceleration's a problem. That feels way smoother. Maybe. I'm assuming that none of these tests function as they should. So we're kind of working through broken tests.
And this is the place. Let's hope the chambers are in better condition.
It's just so beautiful. It's amazing what people can do. Like, those do not look like models. Those just look like paintings. Which is just amazing. Which, I'm assuming they probably are more like a painting. It's just, it did not, I don't know what to say. So pretty. I'm gonna say this, throughout all of these games and mods, I'm gonna gush. You have it here first. I like Portal 2. I have said it before, it's one of my favorite games of all time. One of probably my first like major forays into gaming on PC.
What happened to this place? Just try to navigate further.
Oh, that's new. A pink grid. I don't know if I like that. Or I'm scared of what that means. What? Oh lordy, that is cool. It's a wall. That's all it is, it's a wall. That is very cool. I saw the pink and I was like, what are those? What would they ever do? It's a wall. Oh my. Awesome. Okay. That makes testing a little harder, doesn't it? Because that means you actually have to... You can see through them, but it's essentially no different than another barrier. Okay. Let's see how it is.
This chamber is even worse. This place must have been left without supervision for decades. Luckily, we're going to fix that.
I don't think It turns orange. I don't remember that. What? Um. Okay. 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 So I need this to get through to the other side. The door opened. A way to think about it would be try to get... Okay. So, as I said, it's gonna be a little tough. Maybe not that tough, but... So we have orange locked. I don't want to touch orange now. So if I do blue, it'd be blue locked. This is glass. You can't shoot through glass, whether how broken it is or not. So I'm assuming I want to get on this side first. That makes the most sense. But the problem that I have is there is no... My brain is not functioning as it should. But this button disables it. Oh, I'm being very dumb. I'm being very dumb, you know? I'm being just absolutely dumb. See, like, I know what I'm doing when it comes to Portal. It's just... Sometimes your brain just doesn't want to connect the dots. And that's how I was, feeling. So hopefully I don't do that again. But I also don't know how long this chapter is. For all I know, it's like 5 or 6 tests. And we've already gone through...
You know, these pink fizzlers were actually an element rejected for use by main Aperture. It's a shame. I like them.
I like them too. Now, you might be questioning, what am I doing? Well, here's how you do it. Because now I have to do this. Now, the statement of question is, how do you get to the other side? Well, I don't need that. Should just be able to do this. You only need the pink fizzler disabled if you're actually using that side. But like, honestly, it'll I keep saying it will disable these on this side. So, or disable portals on the pink fizzler. So it's not worth it. Yep. See what happens when I actually think. Knocking on the brain. Hello, is anyone in there? Okay. Time to move on.
It's such a shame the facility is in this terrible state. All the more reason to do what we're doing.
So my question is, what is he doing? What are we doing? Huh. I don't know. I didn't see anything. Like, this is here. Yes. But what am I... Is there anything I need to hit or can hit here? There's something up there, but there's no way... There's just not... You can't just shoot up. Plus it's not inverted, which also doesn't... I need a cube of some kind. And there's no cubes. I'm trying to, like, honestly trying to think here, because, like, it's kind of showing me that you want to go, there's an arrow there. So you want to go that way. There's no cubes. Is that maybe a reason to do something? Because blue helps here, but not really. There's really nothing to do here. There's nothing up. Because it doesn't put anything on the cube. Or sorry, anything on the button. I don't think there's anything outside the test. I think it's pretty much like it's all enclosed, but... Huh. So white... Or a square, not... Yeah, pretty much a white square there. But why would I need... What? See, I can't get up there. There's no way, like, to actually free flow up. So, this honestly feels like a whole pointless endeavor. I'm being dumb here. I'm being very dumb here. That's blue, so we need to match orange. I don't think this is right. It makes sense, but there's no way to keep it up. You know? Unless that gets... No. Unless I had to get up here. Which... There is a way. Because there's nothing on the ground, so I can't just launch myself. That's something to think about. See, I don't think there's enough momentum there to... Unless it's like... Unless the portal I have is wrong. Or is off, you know? Could be. It really does feel like I'm supposed to go the opposite way, but... I don't think I can. Yeah, like, it feels like that might be the way to go, but... I honestly don't think that's right either. There's a coconut there. Okay. What is that? You're a crow. So I can't really jump through a funnel, so I'm wondering if there's, as I said, is there something there? There's a pineapple that was there, but... I'm really trying to see, like, is there anything? That I can use. Oh. Wait. I know what I'm doing. 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 Don't worry. I've figured out the monstrosity that I have to do. Okay. Okay, so this is not the greatest event, but I can do this. Do this. So I need orange. So it's not... Remember when I said my brain? Not what I'm supposed to be doing. You're supposed to go up here. There's a crow here. The idea is not to do what I was doing. You don't need the funnel. The funnel is just to get you higher. Yep. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Sometimes think. You just gotta think. And when you don't think, you end up how I ended up. In a place of no return. In a place long, far, far away. So hopefully I don't do that again. But once it comes, remember, that's all portal. When it comes together.
You're actually flying through these. This should be the last chamber in this track. Then we can finally begin something productive.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay. Okay, I know what we're doing. We need both sides, so I can't get to the button. It's starting to rain. It's weird because it really does feel like I think this is supposed to be an above ground part of the facility, and that's why all the trees are there, but it's weird. So the way to do this one is dumb. What? It's not super dumb, it's just... So the way to do it... Oh, huh. It's dumb, says Michael after he, screws up the puzzle. We need it on both sides so we can just launch through it. So that be about... So we can get away with it being lower. Okay. No, we can't. I need orange. What if? No, I messed. Thanks, game. Hey, there's a coconut over there. See, right here, it's almost like, oh... Huh. What if... What if I do that? It seems dumb. But if I... Okay, if I go in... That's going in backwards. If I go in forwards, I should be able to do it, right? Okay. I was just thinking about it, like, wait a second. I'm coming out one side, and then I would just have to do it twice. You know? It's the whole idea of 1, 2, 3. Except you do it this one was just uno, dos. Or maybe try this because you did have to get the button. Maybe. Now it's really raining, it appears.
Almost there. Just a few more corridors.
I think something's going wrong. See, I don't like how we just have a long span of possibly giant facility. Oh. The whole facility's flooding. That's Eastern Europe for you, but that doesn't help, does it? Yes, that's where we're supposed to be, or supposed to go. Hey, friend. These aren't gonna come in together and crush me, right? Uh-oh. So now my portal gun can really only do one portal, probably.
And this should be
never
what we're
mind.
fixing. Go ahead and look inside. I'll assess the damage and see what we need to fix.
I love that they gave the mechanic long fall boots. Oh.
This shouldn't be too hard to fix, assuming you keep up the skill you showed in those chambers. We just need to get a few spare parts, which unfortunately are quite spread out across the entire facility. And Aperture facilities are known for being small.
Okay. Here we go. So the facility is falling apart as we're going through this. Okay.
This should take us to the first task. I sincerely hope that area's facility isn't as damaged as the rest. The location would make for some terrible erosion.
Okay, this is kind of cool. A whole, like, set of pods. Now, mind you, I can't move my camera, but this is kind of just neat. And I think...
Oh yeah, you're gonna need to censor me again.
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking.
Are we recording? Is this gonna be fire?
It's already going.
This was the mod. This is our crazy mod. This is our credits music. Yeah, this is fire. Yeah.
Cats.
Yeah.
Yo.
Dog.
Yo. Like the rappers, they all say yo after all their lines. That's.
We're gonna go to the main menu. But yeah, it's a very pretty mod. I cannot wait till it comes out. It looks like it'll be a lot of fun. They plan on releasing it in chapters. You can see that right with this, but this one is more of, as I said, it's more of a demo because it says beta, but it's more of a demo. And yeah, I actually can't wait. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's Portal 2's 15th anniversary, and we're gonna have, if a lot of mods possibly come out this year, I'm betting all of them are gonna be really good, because here's something to think about. Just overall, Community Edition is possibly going to come out this year, and that is going to be the foundation for so many maps, so many mods, like so much creative energy for like the modding scene. Because you have to remember that Half-Life and Half-Life 2, Half-Life 1 has Hammer, which everybody people use, but Half-Life 2 has map base and all of those. So once Community Edition comes out, I would not be surprised to see a lot more just maps being created using new mechanics, new energy. Like, it's going to be a very interesting time for modding and mapping. And then you have creations like this, which just, they implement their own elements and their own new things, and it's just fun and just, So yeah. Thank you for watching. I will link the ModDB page and the mod's Steam page down below in the description if you want to check out this demo for yourself. You want to try out some of the tests even though you've watched this video, or you want to just make sure you wishlist the mod on Steam. I know later down the line I do want to play a lot of mods on the channel, whether here or possibly on a second channel. So, once again, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye bye.